Welcome into Docking Stadium on this Saturday afternoon. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but we are live now between this matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Siena Heights University Saints. Saints currently with possession. And it's going to be a fight for it in the back. It's going to stay with Siena Heights here. It's going to be Avery Parks bringing it in, and she does. Deflected by a Bulldog. Parks has it again. Parks looking for someone to get it to, and she will. Still in the crease. That's Anna Heath. Over, and it's going to be a bad pass. On the ground, scooped up by the Bulldogs, going the other way. Aaron pass in the middle, a fight for it on the ground, scooped up by the Saints. That's Holland over on the left side, back to the middle. That's Turner with it over to the right side. Back to the middle with Turner. Turner looking for space here. Gonna dish it. That's Gibbs into the middle. Pass is deflected, knocked away. Still a fight for it over in the corner. No one has it yet. It's going to be scooped up by the Saints. Looks like Danielle turnover. She'll give it over. Aaron pass scooped up. That's going to go out of bounds. And the Bulldogs are going to take over possession here. That's Maya Reyes. Running it up for the Bulldogs here along the right side. She's got a full head of steam. She'll give it up to the middle. Over into the middle. That's Miller. Miller has it knocked away, scooped up by a fellow Bulldog. That's Abby Malone. Malone dishes back over to Gross. Over far left side now, that's Turkett. Team leader in points. It's now into the crease. Back to Turkett on the left side. She'll spread out the offense. Tries to make a play going in. Pass fake. Still has it. He'll get it to the middle. Shot. And a score from Abby Malone. Great job to set up the offense by Turkett. She finds Malone in the middle. Shot above the head. Throws it into the bottom left corner of the net. And the Bulldogs are going to get a quick score in this one as they lead it 1-0 just 3 minutes into this game. Going to have another face-off in the middle here. Tough to see who it is there. We'll give that to you in a moment. And the Bulldogs are going to come away with it. That's Gross running around the right side there. Cuts to the middle. Looking for someone to dish it to. She'll find Miller on the left side. Into the crease now looking for space. She'll dish it back over to Bean. And it's going to get away from her. Bulldogs closest to it. They'll retain possession here. As no. It will be the Saints taking over here. Birchfield with it. Behind into the crease. Looking for a fellow Saint to get it to. Guarded closely by Marina Miller. Going for the swat attempt. Birchfield simply evading Bulldog defenders right now. She'll throw that one up. And the Bulldogs are going to take over with it in Siena Heights territory. Far left side, that's Woodle. Woodle into the middle. That's Malone with it now. We just saw her scores. It's knocked away. Still has possession, though. Back into the middle to Woodle. Over to Gross. Far left side, that's Turkett. Turkett looking to make a move inside. Not much doing. Still has it up top, waiting patiently. Begin to move it in left side. Goes to make a move on the defender. Nothing doing there. Passing lane shut down. Should get it over. That's Bean. It's deflected away. Bulldogs are going to keep it here. That's Bean with it. Over to Weber in the crease. She'll make a pass inside to Turkett. Turkett looking for space. She'll take a shot. And that's going to be a goal. Madeline Turkett. With the sun here, it's tough to see if it went in. Referee's having a discussion here. Looks like this goal's going to stand as Turkett does it herself, gets to the middle, finds an opening in the goal to get it past Birchfield. And the Bulldogs quickly ahead in this one, 2-0. 10:03 left to play here in the first quarter. So on the face-off, it's Maitland Fuentes for the Saints. As for the Bulldogs, tough to see who that is. It looks like Turkett in the middle, and yes, it is. That's Madeline Turkett in the middle. Bulldogs still with it here. Right side, that's Weber. Get it over there on the left now. Turkett with it. Over on the far left side, that's Miller. Miller into the crease, looking for space. She won't give it up, still has it, and she'll go back over to Bean in the middle. Shot. It's going to be wide right. Bulldogs will retain possession there as Bean was in the area as that ball went out. Miller has it, looking for someone in the middle. It's deflected away. It's going to end up in the net of Birchfield. We saw the Saints have problems with it just briefly ago, as they're going to bring someone else in. That's going to be Turner, now bringing it up. Finds a little bit of space. Still has it, but it's knocked away. It's knocked away by Maggie Bean, now running full force with it. It's knocked away, but the Bulldogs are going to retain possession. Sorry, that was Miller, not Bean there. Go up to the top there. In the middle. Knocked away on the ground. Still a fight for it. Scooped up by the Saints. Dish over to Holland. She runs with it. Up the left. Has it knocked away. Still retains possession though. Dish back over. We're going to see a foul come in. This is going to go against the Bulldogs. That is going to go against Maya Reyes. Crowd here at Docking Stadium not too thrilled about it. As the Saints have it, along the side, that's Fuentes. Has it knocked away for a moment, retains possession. Still having trouble having possession here. She'll get it over to Turner. Turner over to Holland. Back in the middle with Holland now, still looking for space. Takes some contact. Errant pass. Fight for it on the ground. It's going to stay with the Saints here. It's Anna Heath with it. Waiting to resume play here, and they do. Heath gets it over to Turner in the back. Into the middle, pass gets away, still retains possession are the Saints. That's Parks with it now, plenty of space ahead of her. She'll make a move to the inside, has a good look, and she'll put it in. Avery Parks. Bulldogs sure gave her a lot of space in the middle there, simply makes a move, runs pretty much straight at the goal. Pretty much uncontested and put it in. Saints are going to get a goal here. It's still 2-1 Bulldogs, 7:29. Still left to play here in the first quarter. Not a lot Bella Norton can do on that play, as Park simply ran straight in, had pretty much no one in front of her. Turkett still in for the Bulldogs on the faceoff here against Gibbs. Still setting it up here. And the whistle comes in. We're underway once again. Knocked into the air. It's loose. It's going to be scooped up by Gross going along the right side for the Bulldogs. Over to the middle, that's Turkett. Turkett running in over to Miller on the left side. Miller going to sprint pretty much immediately into the crease, looking for space. Turkett has it on the left side. Looking for someone. She'll get it over to Woodle in the middle. Woodle over to Gross. Gross moving right. She'll get it to Bean. Bean to Miller in the back. Still looking for space. Offense moving around. She'll make a spin move. Going inside now. She'll take a shot and she'll put it in. Marina Miller with a nice spin move to evade the defender and puts one in for the Bulldogs. They answer quickly now as they're going to take a 3-1 lead here in the first quarter. 6:48 left to play. And that was a mighty fine goal for the Bulldogs there. See another face-off in the middle here. Again, it is going to be Turkett against Gibbs. Turkett's had the upper hand in this matchup so far. Getting ready to play once again here. Waiting for the whistle to come in, and it does. Still a fight for it, still on the ground. Still on the ground, kicked over. And the Saints are going to take over. On the left side now, that's Fuentes running in. We're going to have a whistle come in here. We're going to reset here in the back. Fuentes over to Turner. Turner has it at the top. She'll dish it over to Holland. Holland makes a move, but nothing doing. Guarded nicely by the Bulldogs. Flipped over to the left side there. That's Gibbs running in. We're going to have a whistle here. As Gibbs have it. In the middle, that's Parks. Another whistle comes in. Possession's going to remain with the Saints here. See a shot come in. And it's going to find the net. Looked like Danielle Turner that puts it in for the Bulldogs off the deflection. Simply ended up in her stick. Sprinted right at Norton and found the net for the Saints. With 5:53 left to play, the Bulldogs hold on to a 3-2 lead as they'll try to extend it here. Another face-off in the middle. That is Turkett versus Gibbs once again. And that one straight into the net of Gross. But it's turned over. Saints with it going the other way. In the middle, that's Turner. Dished over, and it's going to be a shot and a goal from Megan Gibbs. Turner dished it to Gibbs, and Gibbs only had one defender to beat, and she did. Went right into the middle and found the net for the Saints. They're going to tie this one up at 3. 5:40 left to play here in the first quarter. We're getting ready again for a face-off. It's going to be referees having a discussion about something, not exactly sure what. And we're going to have a timeout here for the Bulldogs. With 5:40 left to play, they've surrendered 2 straight.
Become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics, brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College.
And welcome back to Docking Stadium. Women's lacrosse action between the Bulldogs and the Saints, currently tied up at 3 apiece with 5:40 left to play in the first quarter. Another face-off in the middle. It is Turkett versus Gibbs once again. Both teams still trying to get momentum in this one. Still a loose ball. It's still on the ground. Still on the ground. Still a fight for it. And it's going to be scooped up by the Saints. That's number 12, Holland. That's Parks now with it. Over to Turner at the top. Looking for space here. Guarded very closely. Drifting now to the right side. Goes for the pass, but it's going to be deflected. And scooped up by the Bulldogs. They'll have it going the other way. A lot of contact over there on the right. We're going to have a whistle. This one should stay with the Bulldogs, and it's going to. Along the far left there, tough to see who that is with the sun, as that pass right there was certainly right into the sun. Whoever that Bulldog was, I can tell you right now, had a tough time seeing that one. As into the middle, it's going to be taken away by the Saints, going the other way. It's number 32, Avra Lozreski. Over into the middle. That's Scott with it. Over to the top. Running left now is Gibbs. Gibbs looking for help here, and she'll find it in the form of Grace Holland. That one's going to be knocked away. Whistle coming in for a brief pause. It's Holland with it now. Over to Parks. Parks into the middle looking for space here. Parks already scored in this one. Looking for more. Into the middle, that's Fuentes. We'll have another whistle come in. So we're going to reset here. Saints still with it. It's Fuentes. She'll give it into the back. .30 seconds left on the shot clock. Parks has it. Looking middle. Passes deflected away. Running for it out of bounds. And possession will go to the Bulldogs here. Norton will dish it over, but it's a bad pass. Ball on the ground. Kicked over to a fellow Bulldogs. And she'll scoop it up. That's Sutermeister. It's my apologies. That is Reyes along the right side. Into the middle. That's Turkett. Turkett slowing things down now. She'll settle on the left wing there. Far left side, that's Miller. Miller into the crease. She'll give it left side, that's Turkett. Over the middle, that's Woodle. Woodle over to Gross. Gross back to Woodle. Far left side, Turkett. Turkett into Miller, into the crease. Moving over into the middle now. Spin move into the inside. Miller looking for space. Has it knocked away. She still has it. So we'll stay with the Bulldogs here. We'll have another shot coming in now here. It's Miller. And it's going to be knocked away by Birchfield. Scooped up by the Saints, going back the other way now. We're going to see a whistle here, and they're going to say she's out of bounds. We're going to have a slashing now. It's going to be against the Bulldogs and against Madeline Turkett now. It's going to be 2 minutes for slashing there. We'll resume play here. Long pass by the Saints, but it's going to be completed to Megan Gibbs. Looking for space now. That's Fuentes with it, I believe. As no, Gibbs still has it in the middle to Turner. Turner with the shot, but it's wide. Above the net and to the left there. Turner missed it. Had a good look at it. Couldn't capitalize there. Over to Holland now. Back into the crease to Heath. Heath over to Turner. Turner inside give. It's deflected away. We're going to have a whistle come in. Another foul shot here for the Saints. It's going to be Gibbs on the shot here, I believe. Yes, it is. And she's going to find the net. Puts it right in the bottom left past Bella Norton. And the Saints are going to get their first lead of the game here. They lead it 4-3 with 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Norton's played pretty solid thus far in this one, but not much she can do on the foul shot there, as Gibbs simply reared back and found the net, bottom left of the goal. Another face-off in the middle here. It's going to be Casey Woodle now for the Bulldogs, as Turkett is on the sideline due to a penalty. So it'll be Woodle against Gibbs. Both teams still trying to gain momentum here in the first quarter. Again, 1:24 left to play. Bulldogs would love to tie this up going into the break. Popped up into the air. Who's going to come down with it? And still a fight for it on the ground. And Bulldogs are going to have it along the right side. That's Woodle. Woodle sprinting to the middle. Has a ton of space, but she's going to slow it down. Back over to Turkett. We'll give it Miller on the left side. Miller going back into the crease. She'll give it back over to Turkett. Back to Woodle at the top. Woodle over to Gross. Gross over to Donaldson. Back to Miller in the crease. Miller looking for a Bulldog to get it to. Not much there. Hits a spin move. Tries to make a move inside. Another spin. Nothing doing. Good defense by Sanal Peters. That was going to go out of bounds. And the Saints are going to take over here. That's number 20 for the Saints. Do not have her on the roster in front of me, so your guess is as good as mine. And looks like she took a little shot to the face here. Referee coming in with the signal. And yep, that's going to go against the Bulldogs. That's number 12, Marina Miller, picking up the foul there as she got the Saint player pretty good in the head there. Waiting for the whistle to come in. And here we go once again. Saints with it along the right side. So that'll be knocked out of bounds. It's going to go the other way. Bulldogs are going to have possession here. That's Donaldson over. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter here from Docking Stadium. Bulldogs with a quick start, but quickly the Saints come back and take the lead late in the first quarter. It's 4-3.
special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Jevy is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
Involve yourself as many opportunities that you can.
The number one most important thing is knowing your own weaknesses. Proper planning.
Breakfast.
It's always something different, something new.
The fact that you can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campusvisit.
And welcome back to Docking Stadium as we take another look at this goal here. It was Gibbs who found the net in the bottom left. And that was the goal that gave the Saints a 4-3 lead late in the first. But before we start this second quarter, we want to remind you to stay connected with all the action by following at Adrian College TV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at Adrian College TV today. We are getting ready for another face-off here in the middle. Tough to see who that is. Again, sun rising pretty much right in the viewpoint of every spectator in this place. Ball's still on the ground, but it's going to be scooped up by the Bulldogs. Heading left with it, that's Gross. A lot of defenders in front of her. She'll kind of retreat. And we're going to have a whistle come in here. Bulldogs still with possession here. That's Sun. Sun gets it over to Reyes. Reyes running with it, gets the middle, a lot of space ahead of her. She'll give it up to Gross on the right. Back over to Turkett. Turkett into the crease, back to Gross. She'll give it to Woodle up top. Woodle looking at the top, very patient. Back to Gross on the right wing. Not a lot of movement here from the Bulldogs. He goes back to Woodle at the top. Left side, that's Turkett. Again, not a lot of movement from this Bulldog offense to start the second quarter here. Is now Turkett's going to make her move. Into the middle, pass is deflected, but the Bulldogs still have it in the back. Tough to see who that is with the Sun. And we're going to have a shot come in and a Bulldog goal. Looks like Zoe Weber on the goal there. Got an inside feed from whoever the Bulldog was in the crease. Puts it right into the net and quickly into the second quarter now. Bulldogs tie this game up at 4. 13:58 left to play here in the second. It's been back and forth so far here at Docking Stadium. It's pretty good weather. I would imagine as the sun falls, temperature will drop along with it. However, visibility may increase for all involved in this one. You're ready for another face-off at the top here. Tough to see jersey numbers from here. It's Turkett against Gibbs. Fight for it on the ground. Still on the ground. Popped up into the air. And that one's going to be scooped up by the Saints. Saints going along the right. That's Holland. Holland looking for help. She'll get it into the middle. That's Fuentes. We'll have a whistle here. Brief pause. We'll see what the call is here from the referee. Looks like Gross coming out for the Bulldogs. we're going to have a shot here in the middle for the Saints. That's Fuentes. Fuentes over. Pass is dropped by Holland, able to recover. She's guarded very closely. Gives it up to Turner. Turner sprinting back, trying to evade the defender. Not much doing there. Back over to Holland, looking right. Hits a little spin move into the middle. Shot! It's deflected away by Norton. It was Gibbs who got the inside feed, had a good look at it, but right into the right arm of Norton as she swats it away. Saints still with possession, though. That's Fuentes with it, looking in. She'll go for the shot. But simply spikes it into the ground and bounces over the net. Saints still with it. Pass looking to the middle, but it's going to be incomplete there. Fight for it on the ground. Possession's going to go to the Bulldogs, head in the other direction. Tough to see who has her right now. It looks like it's number 22, Abby Malone. Malone gives it back over left side. That's Turkett. Turkett over to Miller into the crease. Looking for space, not much doing. Gives it back to Turkett. To the top now, that's Woodle. Woodle right side, that's Gross. Gross moving into the middle. Goes to make a move in. Nothing doing there. Woodle over to Turkett. Gets the little pick. Tries to make a move inside, but again, great defense by the Saints. As they get the pass inside, that's Miller. Simply lobs it over the net there. Possession is going to stay with the Bulldogs here. Maggie Bean with it into the crease for the Bulldogs. Oh my God, now she'll give it to Miller. Miller looking for space. She'll give it to Weber, who had the most recent Bulldog goal. Inside give, but it's going to be knocked away. Bulldogs still with it, though. That's Weber. Inside, shot attempt from Gross, and she puts it in. Great assist from Weber right into the net to Gross. Gross didn't even have to move. Simply throws it over the shoulder into the net. Bulldogs are going to take a 5-4 lead here. So we're taking another look at it here. The inside feed, reverse pivot, just throws it over the right shoulder, finds the bottom right net of the goal to beat Birchfield. And the Bulldogs take a 5-4 lead here in the second quarter. 11:33 left to play. We're ready for another face-off up into the middle now. It's going to be Gibbs against Turkett once again. Still on the ground, and it's going to be Turkett scooping it up. She'll head back to the left side. Pass is dropped by the Bulldogs. That's Abby Malone, able to recover along the right side. Over to Weber now on the right. And they'll bring this one into the crease. That's Maggie Bean over to Turkett now on the left wing. Couple of picks set inside for the Bulldogs as Turkett moves up top. Not much doing there, looking for space. It's been a slow-paced offense here for the Bulldogs so far in the second quarter, but they found the net 2 times. That's Weber looking to make a move in. Not much doing there. Has an option, Woodle behind her. She'll go to the middle there. Pass is complete to Malone. Malone has a clear shot at it, but puts it over the net. Malone had a good look at it, couldn't capitalize. Possession will stay with the Bulldogs here as Bean has it in the crease. Over to Miller. Moving to the left. Still looking for a Bulldog to get it to. She'll try to make a little move inside here. Get around the pick. Brings it up to the middle. Now on the far right side is Miller still with it. Not much there. Miller still with it now, running circles into the crease. She'll try to make a move inside. Nothing doing there. Pass is knocked away. And we're going to have a whistle come in now. And we're going to have a shot now in the middle for the Bulldogs. And Miller with the shot. It's going to be deflected off the rebound. That's Woodle. Saints end up with possession here. They're going to go the other way now. Bulldogs with a good chance to score there, but could not capitalize. It's a great work by Brooke Birchfield in net there for the Saints. That one going to be thrown out of bounds as we're going to see the Bulldogs take over with possession here. It's Malone with it now as we get ready to get back into action. Goes for a little lob pass to complete it to Turkett. Turkett over to Miller. As we've seen her do so many times, she'll go into the crease now looking for something to develop here in this offense. Turkett now over to Woodle up top. Woodle right wing. That's Gross. Back to Woodle. Woodle looking to make a pass, and she will. That's Turkett left wing. Back into Miller, into the crease, moving right side. Into the back there. Looks like Bean. Pass complete to Turkett. Nothing doing there. She'll retreat. Into the crease to Miller. Sorry, that's Malone. Now Weber with it. Looking for something to develop. Not much doing, though. Gets a little pass inside now. Turkett, good move. Unable to do anything with it there. She'll try to make a pass. It'll be deflected. And scooped up by the Saints. Going the other way. Bulldogs put pressure on. Couldn't get it back. Saints have it. It was a good turnover there. Forced turnover by the Bulldogs. Ball popped up into the air. Still a fight for it on the ground. And Woodle's going to end up with it for the Bulldogs. She'll dish it to Malone, having trouble with the pass. And the Saints are going to have it. A few miscues from each team as we're going to see another one as a Bulldog picked off that pass. As we'll see substitutions on both sides as Weber has it. She'll make the flip back to Woodle. Woodle over right wing. That's Gross. Gross moving back to the middle. Looking for something to develop here. Gross makes a move on the defender. Spin left. She'll retreat there. Guarded nicely by the Saints. Weber over the middle. That's Turkett. Turkett gets surrounded by Saints. We'll have a whistle come in. As soon as Turkett got that pass, immediately had about 3 Saints in on her. We're going to see a shot from her here. Team leader in assists. She'll take the shot. And she'll find the net. Gets it past Birchfield. Just went low and it ended up slipping through as the Bulldogs are going to get another goal here. They're going to lead it 6-4, 7:20 left in the second quarter here. We'll take another look at it. As you see, Turkett just kind of a clean shot. And no, it wasn't deflected by Birchfield. Simply just got through. Turkett has a goal for the Bulldogs there. I believe that is her second of the game as they lead this one 6-4. Another face-off in the middle. Popped up into the air, and it's going to be still on the ground here. A fight for it. Still on the ground. Popped up in the air once again. This ball's still loose now. And it's going to be scooped up by the Bulldogs. That's McCann with it. Looking for something as it's going to go to Miller into the crease, slowing down this offense once again. Over to Bean with it. Moving into the right side. She'll give it back out to Gross. Over to McCann in the middle. McCann, lob pass. Over to Turkett. Turkett back over to Miller. She'll move her way directly behind the net in the crease. Give it up to Bean. Bean back over to Gross. Gross back to Bean. Bean moving right wing with it now. Goes back. A lot of movement from this offense. Miller has it. She'll give it right side to Turkett. Turkett retreating by the right wing. Not a ton of defensive pressure. She'll give it up to Gross. Gross inside give to Turkett. Turkett with the shot, but it's high. It was deflected by Birchfield. A fight for it behind the net. And it's going to be scooped up by the Saints. Heading the other direction. That is number 24, Audrey Scott with it. Back over to Birchfield. They'll give it up to Peters. Peters running along the right side. And she'll give it up. A lot of contact there. We're going to have a whistle come in. That was May's son with the contact. Saints still with possession here. Teeth, she'll give it up to Peters. Pass into the middle. That's Turner with it. Turner gives it up left side. That's Gibbs. Gibbs into the crease now. Middle pass is deflected, but still with it is the Saints as Turner has it. Turner looking for space, gets inside, and she's going to get tied up there. It's a good defensive play as the Bulldogs are still going to have it. Over to Turkett, to the middle, looking for space. She's going to have it. Turkett gives it up to Donaldson. That one's going to go out of bounds. Looks like Donaldson was the closest. It should stay. As nope, Saints are going to have it. Long pass into the middle. Gets away. And this ball's still loose. Trying to save it is Gedman, and she does. Bulldogs with it. In the middle. Gross running quick with it. Straight into the middle. Pulls up. Gives it to Weber. Over to Turkett. Back to Miller. No, that's Donaldson in the crease. She'll give it up to Bean. Bean moving right wing. Now it is right wing. To the top now, that's McCann. McCann gives it up Turkett. Turkett moving into the middle. Has some picks. Not a lot of space. Pass inside. And it's going to be turned over. Saints with it going the other way. That's into the middle. It's Abby Scott heading the other way for the Saints. Guarded closely by the Bulldogs. She'll pretty much go directly to the crease now, waiting for someone to be open. And she'll find some help. The back, it's Gibbs over to Turner. Back over to Gibbs. She's on the left wing. Physical defense by the Bulldogs. She'll try to make a move inside, but she's picked up nicely by the Bulldogs. Had it knocked away for a moment. We're going to have a whistle come in. Possession still with the Saints. It's Turner up top. Moving left now. Little spin move. Nothing much doing there. She'll kick it back over to Holland. Holland moving right wing now. Looking for space on the inside. Doesn't have much. She'll have to give it up to Parks. Parks now makes a move inside, but it's quickly closed off. Good defensive play by Gross to cut off that lane. As now it's going to be Fuentes with it up top, moving left side, left wing now, looking for help. And that pass is going to be wild. But that's going to be saved by Parks before heading out of bounds. Saints will retain possession. Up top, that's Gibbs. Moving right side, looking to make a move. And she does, gets it inside, is going to take a shot. But we had a collision there between a couple of players. That was, of course, Gibbs trying to make the play inside. And on the receiving end for the Bulldogs was May's son. A lot of physicality there on that play. So we have 2:41 left to play in the second quarter here. Bulldogs trying to hold on to this lead. However, Saints will have possession. And they have a shot here from Gibbs from the right wing. Waiting for the whistle to come in. Looks like the referee explaining something. Looks like we're ready to get going here. It's going to be Gibbs with the shot. See if Norton can put up a good effort here. No, it's over to Turner up top. Turner gives it over to Holland. Holland moving in. Not much doing. Makes a move left, but quickly swarmed by Bulldogs. She can't go anywhere. Was inside, shot, and a goal for the Saints. Looked like Abby Scott's the one that ends up putting it in. Puts one in for the Saints here. There's a lot of movement on that play, a lot of picks being set. We'll take another look at it here. You see the pass there inside, kind of hits that little spin move, goes underneath the defender into the bottom left of the goal. And that goal is going to bring the Saints within 1 now with 6-5. Bulldogs lead it 2:20 left to play here in the second quarter. See if the Saints can tie this thing up as we head into the halftime break. Face off here, whistle comes in, play's going to stop. And it's going to be the Saints taking over possession here. One's kicked over to Turner up top. She'll get it to Scott. Back into the crease. Back middle. And that one's going to be knocked away. Still a fight for it on the ground. Ball still loose. It's going into the corner, but it's scooped up by the Saints. Scott has it. She'll get it back over to Fuentes. Fuentes drops it for a moment, gets it back. And that one's going to be knocked away, but it's scooped up by Gibbs. Gibbs has that in the left wing, looking for space here. Tight defense by the Bulldogs, not letting her go anywhere. It's going to go back to Turner. Turner trying to make a move. She's forced back up top. Over to Holland. Holland tries to make a move, but it's knocked away. Bulldogs have it going the other way. As it gets in the hands of Turkett, sprinting towards the middle, has a lot of space. Wide open Bulldog in front of the net. Shot, no good, deflected by Birchfield. Birchfield scoops it up. It was a good opportunity for the Bulldogs, but Birchfield makes a strong defensive play in the net. And now the Saints with it going the other way. That's Fuentes. 1 minute left now in the first half of play. Saints trying to tie this game up at 6 here. Fuentes at the top, going to be very patient here. She has help behind her, decides not to use it, moves left wing now, makes a spin back, and she's going to be knocked to the ground. Big physical play by Maya Reyes, as she's done a few times already in this game. Nonetheless, Saints still have it now. And into the inside. Now that's Gibbs. She'll take a shot. It's going to be wide left in the net. Saints are still going to have it. Anna Mae Martin in the area. Martin with it in net. Big trap set up by the Bulldogs. She'll kick it back out. It's an errant pass. See who it goes to. It'll be scooped up by the Bulldogs. Long pass. Will get away again. And that is going to be the end of the first half of play here from Docking Stadium. Bulldogs lead this one 6-5. It's been a very back and forth competitive first half of play. Second half of action should have plenty in store for us. So don't go anywhere. We will be back in just a brief 10 minutes here on Adrian College.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrived today and never replicated after you graduated.
Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champion.
And welcome back to Docking Stadium for the second half of this women's lacrosse matchup between the Siena Heights University Saints and the Adrian College Bulldogs. Bulldogs currently lead this one 6-5 thanks to 2 goals from Turkett. As for the Saints, they had 2 goals from Gibbs. Back at it with the face-off here. And it's going to be scooped up by Turkett along the left side. Turkett slowing things down. Going to get over to Woodle into the middle. Woodle gives it up to Gross. Moving towards the right wing. Back to Woodle. Over to Turkett on the left wing. She'll give it to Miller. Miller moving into the crease, retreating, trying to set something up here. A little bit of motion from the offense. She'll give it up to Bean. Pretty static offense here from the Bulldogs as Bean pretty much standing there with it. She'll get up, pass attempt into the middle, and Turkett somehow comes away with it. And she'll give it into the middle to Woodle. Woodle fighting through traffic, gives it back over to Gross, has a little trouble with it, still able to retain possession. Given over to Bean. Into the crease, that's Miller. Miller working around the left side there, giving it back out to Turkett. Turkett moving inside. Faked the flip to Woodle, still has it, nothing doing there. Right wing, gives it up middle to Woodle. Woodle retreats. 25 seconds left on the shot clock here. Turkett into the middle, passes high. Bulldogs still with it. Miller, they have 15 seconds left to put something up here. Over to Bean. Bean has trouble with it. This one rolling towards the back, able to scoop it up. 7 seconds left to go. Into the middle. That's Malone. Pass is deflected, and they're just going to give this one up. It was a good defensive possession by the Saints to start off the second half here, and now they're going to take over. They're going to give it to Birchfield. Now into the back. That's Scott, who has a goal in this game. Scott running along the right side. Long pass. It's a little bit errant, but nothing but Saints in that area as they're going to have it going the other way. Giving it back out to the right wing. That's Gibbs. Gibbs, leading scorer for the Saints, and it's a move to the middle. Spin move. Pat knocked away. Still a fight for it on the ground. And it's scooped up by the Bulldogs, heading back the other way. And in the middle now, that's going to be Weber. We're going to have a whistle come in here. We'll have a brief pause and play here. There's 12:31 left to play here in the third quarter. Bulldogs lead it 6-5. And half possession here as Weber gives it up to Woodle. Over right wing, that's Gross. Gross to Bean. Bean into the back of the crease to Miller. Little dish inside. And they're going to find the net. Zoe Weber puts it in. And Mariana Miller's going to pick up the assist. And how in the world did they find the net there? It was Miller in the crease that gave it up. It was hard to see if Weber even had possession of it. But in one way or another, Bulldogs are going to find the net here. They're going to extend the lead to 2. 12-18 left to play in the third quarter here, as we're going to have another face-off in the middle. For the Bulldogs, it's Turkett. For the Saints, tough to see who that is. This angle does not cater to jersey numbers. It was Daniel Turner. And the Saints are going to come away with it. That's Gibbs along the right wing. She'll give it up. Left wing now with it. That's Parks. Parks moving into the middle. Nothing much doing there. Looking for space. Gives it up to Scott. Scott along the right wing. She'll flip it back over to Gibbs. Gibbs moving right. Gets the pick. Good defense by Gross. She'll bring it into the crease now. Looking for space. Has a little bit inside. Not much doing. She'll get it back out to Parks. Left wing now. Pass inside. That's Holland. Back in the crease now. That's Turner. Turner moving left. Retreats. Pass into the middle. That's Holland, but it's knocked away. We're going to have a whistle come in here. A lot of contact on the inside as that pass went inside to Holland. It looks like Holland's going to have a shot here. We'll see if Norton can make a stop and keep this lead at 2 for the Bulldogs. Shot comes in, and it's deflected away by Norton. Bulldogs have it going the other way now. A lot of pressure from the Saints as it's knocked away and into the air. Whistle comes in. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Norton has it. Looking for someone to get it to, and she will. That's Turkin in the middle. Sprinting, middle of the field. She's going to clear midfield and get it back over to Miller. Miller with a lot of space in front of her over on the left wing. Looks like she's going to give it up into the middle. That's Gross. Gross, a lot of contact from the defender. Fans looking for a call. Doesn't come. Miller has it in the crease. Miller back over left wing. That's Turkett. Up top, that's Woodle. Very congested Saints defense in the middle here. Not wanting anything easy in front of Birchfield into the net as Miller has it. Moving into the left wing now. A lot of motion from this Bulldog offense. Kind of circling around. Is that pass going to be knocked away from Bean? There's a fight for it. Bean's going to come up with it. Back over to Miller. Miller patrolling the defense. Has it up top. Looking for something to develop. She'll give it up to Bean. Has it up top. Trying to make a move inside. She has the shoulder. Go for the shot. But we had a whistle come in. Bulldogs going to stay with it now. Whittle gives it up to Miller. Miller in the crease. Pass inside. And it's deflected away. However, Bulldogs able to retain possession here. That's Sun with it. Gives it up to Turkett. Turkett on the right wing. Pass inside. That's completed. And it's deflected away, but being able to come up with it. And with the shot clock winding down, they're just going to give it up to the Saints here. We've seen a couple nice defensive possessions from the Saints as we've seen this Bulldog offense kind of go static. They currently lead this one 7-5, 9:22 left to play here in the third quarter. Saints with it going the other way. Parks getting roughed up along the left side there. She's going to fall down. We're going to have a whistle come in. A lot of contact there from Abby Malone. And looks like Parks is still down now. Looks like we're seeing another look at it here. See this final hit from Malone come in. Tough to see exactly what happened to Parks on the play. It looks like a lower body injury. Getting the medical attention she needs right now. Players around the court simply taking a knee, sitting down, getting a breath of fresh air. And it looks like we are going to cut to a commercial break while they attend to Parks, but don't go anywhere. As soon as this is resolved.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.
And welcome back now. After the injury to a Saint, we are back. Saints with possession with it. It's Anna Mae Martin. Back into the middle. That's Holland. Holland pass to the middle. That's Gibbs. She'll take a shot. But it's going to be deflected away. Another shot attempt from the Saints. Nothing doing on it, though. As it's going to be scooped up by Norton in goal. Looking for a Bulldog to get it to. And she will. And it's going to be an errant pass. Saints have it. That's Holland. Holland has on the right wing. She'll give it up. Far right side. Tough to see who that is. We're just going to go back to Holland. Holland retreating towards the middle. A lot of space in the middle now. Pass is complete inside to Fuentes. A lot of contact. We're going to draw a whistle here. Let's see what the exact ruling is. Looks like we might have a shot coming for the Saints now as they look to get this game within one. Bulldogs currently lead at 7-5. She'll run in, drops it out in front. Another whistle comes in. It looks like we're going to do it again here. It's Maitland Fuentes. She'll run in now, gets a clean look, but it's knocked away. Another whistle comes in. It's like referee saying something to one of the Bulldogs. It's Maya Reyes now. You're getting a talking to is coming out right now. And it looks like we're going to get ready to get things going again here. 8:01. We'll have to play in the third quarter. Bulldogs lead at 7-5. It's still Maitland Fuentes in the middle now with the shot attempt for the Saints, waiting for a whistle. Still waiting for the whistle. Fuentes awaiting. And here it comes in. She'll run in. She pulls up. Nothing doing there. It's knocked away. Bulldogs scoop it up. Tough to see who that is through all the traffic. We're going to have a whistle come in. Bulldogs are going to have it. And it's going to be turned over. Saints with it. As Holland scoops it up. It's going to go back to Turner. Turner on the right wing. Waiting for the offense to develop. Very patient. Gives it up to Fuentes. Fuentes with it up top. Again, waiting for movement inside. They've been trying to get the inward passes to go all day long, but have had little success doing it. So only have 5 goals here over halfway through the third quarter here. That one on the ground, still fighting for it. A lot of physicality, gets shoved to the ground. And this one is going to go to the Bulldogs. A tough physical play by Olivia Gedman. She's able to get possession for the Bulldogs here. As there's Gross running along the right side, has a ton of space in front of her. And she's going to make a long pass there to Bean. Bean with space over to the right wing, but she's going to retreat into the crease here. Miller has it into the crease. Pass inside, but it's deflected in front of the net. Almost sneaks through Birchfield, but she's able to scoop it up. Has Miller in front contesting. She's going to lob this one up, and it's going to be completed to Turner. Turner along the left side. She'll move it back into the middle. She'll pass, and that one's going to be completed to Thomas. Thomas fighting for it. She'll move it up, trying to navigate through the Bulldog defense. It's knocked away from her. On the ground, scooped up by a different Saint. That's Scott. It's well of a slow down here. It's Turner with it in the middle. Gives it up, right wing. Running in now, that's Fuentes with a shot, but it's going to be knocked away by Norton. Another good save there. Norton looking for a Bulldog to get it to. She'll find one. That's Weber, but it's going to be an errant pass. This one's going to go out of bounds. Saints have it. And Bulldogs have it. It's like Weber over passes. Incomplete. Tempted to get it to Abby Malone there, but instead the Saints are going to have it on the left side. That's Turner. Turner gives it up to Scott. We have a whistle come in. Looks like referee calling players over. See what the call is. And that's going to be on number 21. That's what I heard the official say. Not sure for what team. The Saints have it possession. That's Scott on the left wing. Pass inside. Back out to Scott. She'll flip it over to Turner. Turner looking to make a move inside. Nothing there. Back to Scott. Shot fake, but it pops out of the net. Bulldogs have it. That's Sun behind. Risky pass to Norton. Norton able to come up with it. Gives it up. Over to the far left side. A lot of contact in the middle there is going to draw a whistle from the referee as like number 27, Jessica Schmidt, was on the receiving hit of that. Receiving end of that hit, rather. Waiting for the whistle to come in. Schmidt with it, having a still waiting for a whistle to come in here. Schmidt has it. Makes a long pass, and it's going to be completed over to Weber. Whittle now with a ton of space in front of her. She'll give it up. That pass is dropped by McCann. But Whittle has it. Running right side. Has space in front of her. And the whistle's going to come in. Bulldogs had a pretty good shot there as one of their fastest players, Whittle, has it. Running along the right side, but not a ton doing there. She'll have a shot at it here. See if Whittle can capitalize. Running in, retreat, pass inside, and it's deflected by Birchfield. Off the shot from Miller, it was a good look, set up nicely by Whittle. Unfortunately, an even better play by Birchfield. Bulldogs still with possession of it as Bean has it in the crease. See Turkett come back onto the field for the Bulldogs. Sure, they're glad to see her out here. Second on the team in goals in this one, tied with Weber. So Miller has it, pass inside, and it's going to be an errant pass. However, I was going to say scooped up by the Bulldogs. It will eventually be scooped up by the Bulldogs. That's McCann. Pass now with Woodle. Woodle gives it up to Turkett. Turkett running middle, back to Woodle. Has a lot of space on the inside. And we're going to have a whistle come in now. We're going to see another scoring opportunity for the Bulldogs here. Woodle has it. Woodle running in. She'll take the shot, but it's off the foot of Birchfield. Just a little bit off target there. Saints are going to have it. 3:40 left to play in the third quarter now. Haven't seen a goal in a minute. Bulldogs still lead it. 7-5 right now. And Birchfield's going to lob it up far right side of the field. It's going to be dropped by the Saints, but able to recover as Holland missed the pass. Woodle with it, sprinting right to the middle. Has a ton of space. Over to Miller. Miller with the shot. Saved by Birchfield. Into the net. It was a good opportunity for the Bulldogs. Miller was running into the left side of the net, pretty much about a foot or two away from Birchfield. Birchfield sticks the giant net up, and the ball seemingly seems to teleport right into that thing. As now the Saints are headed in the other direction. A lot of momentum ahead is Turner. Turner, a lot of pressure from the defense. She'll give it up to Fuentes. Fuentes running left side. She'll settle on the left wing and slow things down as it goes back to Turner on the left wing. Over to the middle, that's Holland. Holland running left side now, gives it up into the crease inside, but the pass is going to be deflected. It's going to be scooped up by the Bulldogs, heading the other direction. And it's going to be turnover again. Saints have it. That's number 18, Anna Marie Martin. As Holland has it, it's going to go back up top to Fuentes, and we're going to have a whistle come in now. See what the referee here says. Looks like we're having an issue with the clock here. We'll see what it gets set to. It's currently at 2:19. We're going to see the Saints with possession here. That's Gibbs with it, running along the right side, gives it up inside. Shot from Scott, and she'll find the net. That was Abby Scott. Got the pass from Gibbs. Made about 1 to 2 steps to her right. Slings it sidearm style into the side of the net and finds the back of the net for the Saints. And that's going to bring the deficit down to 1 for the Saints as they only now trail 7-6. 2:12 left to play here. So they haven't yet put the goal on the scoreboard. As now they officially do. It's going to be Turner. It's going to be Turner against Turkett on the face-off here. As these Adrian College Bulldog fans very into this game. But a friendly banter among them and others in the crowd. As that one's going to be scooped up by Turner. Turner heading in the other direction now along the left side. Waiting for something to develop here. She'll give it left wing. That's Martin. Martin moving towards the center. Pass back inside to Turner, but it's deflected. And it's going to be scooped up by the Bulldogs. Heading in the other direction. Let's give it up to Malone. Now to Weber. Weber, a lot of space in front of her. Moves it into the middle, looking for help as it's not going to be knocked away. And a whistle's going to be coming in. Possession will remain with the Bulldogs. Bulldogs with it. That's Turkett over to Miller. She'll retreat into the crease. Now Foley commits to getting back there. She'll get up to Bean. Bean over to Gross on the right wing, looking for space. Back up top to, that's McCann. Over to Turkett now. left wing has a little trouble with it, but no defensive pressure allows her to get that one back. It's going to go to Miller. A lot of movement in this offense now. It's going to go to Bean, looking for space. Over to Gross. Still this motion offense from the Bulldogs, looking for something to develop is Weber. And we're going to have a timeout come in. It's going to be an Adrian College timeout. Here with 50 seconds left to play. Bulldogs lead this one 7-6. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years, never experienced before you arrived today, and never replicated after you graduate.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Docking Stadium. Bulldogs lead this one 7-6, 56 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. It's been a quiet third quarter for both teams. Only one goal apiece so far in this one, as either one of these teams are just looking to gain momentum in this one, take control of the game, as right now the Bulldogs are going to have possession. It's tough to see who's going to have it, as the lights fully on here at Docking Stadium. Does it look like it's going to be Marina Miller over to Turkett at the top. That's McCann. Errant pass to Gross. It's going to go out of bounds, and we're going to head in the other direction now. The Saints are going to take over. That's Thomas with it. She'll dish it back over to Scott. Scott gives it up to Birchfield. Behind into the crease. Looking to make a long pass. She's not going to do it quite yet. Directing traffic is Birchfield. Just watching it up. She'll make the long pass to the right side, and it's going to get away. But scooped up by a Saint. As now it's Gibbs for the Saints. Pushing the tempo. She runs in through a couple defenders. Gets pushed down to the ground. As Gibbs with it, right wing for the Saints. She'll take a shot. It's going to be wide left, and that is going to do it for the third quarter here at Docking Stadium. Bulldogs clinging on to a 1-goal lead. We're through 3 quarters. We're going to go away for a short break, but don't miss the
10 years ago, Adrian College Television set out on a mission to bring the excitement, the passion, and the unforgettable moments of Bulldog athletics to fans everywhere. From the field to the court, from nail-biting finishes to championship victories, ACTV has been there to capture it all.
Yeah, Jordan Spear, happy birthday, buddy. I'm sure.
This year, we celebrate a decade of dedication, 10 years of innovation, teamwork, and delivering the energy of Adrian College straight to your screen. Here's to the next chapter at ACTV, because at Adrian College, the story is just beginning.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Jevy is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
Involve yourself as many opportunities that you can.
The number one most important thing is knowing your own weaknesses. Proper planning.
Breakfast.
It's always something different, something new.
The fact that you can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter here at Docking Stadium in this crosstown rivalry matchup between the Siena Heights University Saints and the Adrian College Bulldogs. Bulldogs currently lead this one 7-6 with only 15 minutes left to play in what has been a back-and-forth thriller so far in this one. First face-off of the fourth quarter is going to be scooped up by the Bulldogs. That's Turkett heading left. A little bounce pass over. Received by Miller. Miller running straight in. Not much contest from the defense as she's going to retreat into the left corner. Waiting for the offense to develop here. A little pass inside to Weber, but it's going to be intercepted by the Saints heading in the other direction. That's Turner with it, running up the middle. A lot of pressure from the Bulldog defenders. She'll give it up to Holland. Holland along the left side. She'll get it back into the middle. Looking for space. Going to the right wing. Tight defense being played by the Bulldogs. As Scott has it knocked away. It was knocked away by Sun, but the Saints able to retain possession here. That's Gibbs with it. Gibbs on the right wing, retreating into the crease. A lot of motion from the Saints offense. Defensive players handing off players to one another. As pass attempt inside is going to be completed. Shot wide left. That was Martin on the shot attempt, but didn't quite have the angle there. Whatever sliver of the goal was open, Norton able to simply just kind of kick that one away. Into the center now. That's Fuentes. It's knocked away on the ground. Still loose. Bulldogs come away with it. That's Whittle. Whittle running along the left side now. Into the middle, that's Malone. Gives it up to Weber. Weber running in the middle. Gives it up to Turkett. Turkett, a lot of space in front of her. And she's going to put the brakes on and wait for the teammates to arrive. She'll retreat back into the left wing here. Give it into the middle, that's Whittle. Whittle over right side, that's Gross. Gross into the corner. Tough to see who that is. It's going to go behind the crease, that's Miller. Miller, left side, that's Turkett. Turkett gets a couple screens from her Bulldog teammates, nothing there. Pass inside. It's going to be intercepted by the Saints, heading in the other direction now. That's Ava Piran that deflected it for the Saints as she's going to give it up. As Martin has it now, evading Bulldog defenders. Gives it up to Heath. Heath looking to make a move inside. She's going to fall down, and a whistle's going to come in for, must have been a gust of wind that pushed her over there. And the Saints have it. That is Gibbs over on the right wing looking for space. Not exactly sure what the call was just yet as Turner has it. Back to Gibbs. Gibbs navigating traffic into the middle. And that one's going to be knocked away. Another whistle comes in from the referees here. We'll see what the call is. Saints are going to have a chance to score now. It's going to be Anna Mae Martin in the middle now. She's going to run in. Shot attempt wide right. And it's going to go the other way. Bulldogs were close to that one. It was Mae Sun that was able to outstretch that arm and get possession for her Bulldogs. 11:40 left to play in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs clinging onto a 1-point lead as they'll try to look for some cushion here. Norton with it, looking for someone to get it to, and she will. That's Sun. Sun running along the left side. Tightly contested by the Bulldogs. contact. Whistle's going to come in. And that's going to be a foul on Martin there as referees deem that. A little bit too much contact there on Sun as she's going to give it up to Weber. Over to Turkett. Turkett in the middle, right wing, that's Gross. Gross to Bean on the right side. Bean moving into the crease now. She'll give it up. That's Miller. Miller moving to the left side now. About parallel with the goal now. Gives it up to Turkett on the left wing. Turkett looking for something there. Doesn't have it. She'll go to Woodle. Woodle now to Gross on the right wing. Bulldogs looking for this offense to open up as it goes to Bean. Nothing doing there. She'll get it to Miller. Miller picking up the pace. Pass inside Turkett. Turkett evades the defender, moving in the middle. And another whistle comes in. See how they're going to set this one up now. As the Bulldogs look like they're going to have a little pass here inside. See if they can capitalize on it. And it's going to be completed to Gross. Shot attempts wide right. It's going to go out of bounds. Bulldogs will retain possession. So it looks like Miller out the back there. Still has it. Yes, she does. Over to Bean. Bean moving into the left side. Over to Woodle. Woodle, a lot of contact from the defender. Gets shoved to the ground. And the whistle's going to come in. Referees, as the game has gone on, gotten a little whistle happy in this one. But it's been in both directions. Nothing to complain about. Pass inside. Turkett shoots, scores. The leading scorer on the season for the Bulldogs is going to get another one here. It was a good pass inside. Didn't have to move the stick to get to it. Keeps it over the right shoulder and finds the back of the net to beat Birdfield. It's a big goal for the Bulldogs. They're going to lead this one 8-6. The lead goes up to 2. And now we're going to have to see this Saints offense try to scramble to get that goal back. We're ready for another face-off here. It is Turkett against Turner in the middle. Still waiting for the whistle to come in. As here it comes. Ball's popped up into the air along the left side, and it's on the ground still, popped up, still on the ground to fight for it. That one's still on the ground. Back the other way. Turner uncontested. Going to scoop this one up, heading the other direction for the Saints. She's going to give it up to Martin. Martin into the crease. A lot of defensive pressure from the Bulldogs. She's going to move this one back into the middle. Flip back to Holland. Holland moving right wing. A lot of traffic inside. Gives it up. That's Fuentes. Gives it back into the crease. That's Martin. Martin gives it up into the middle. Shoved to the ground. No call. Bulldogs have it. Going the other way. That's Reyes with it. Reyes retreating. She give it back. It's a bad pass, but it's able to be scooped up by the Bulldogs. And they'll give it up to Norton. Norton looking to kill a little bit of time in this one. Bulldogs have played great defense in the second quarter, or second half. Only one goal allowed so far as they're going to turn this one over. There's still a fight for it. It's popped up into the air. We're going to have a whistle come in. Possession will be going to the Saints. As no, it won't. Referee flips the hands around. Bulldogs going to get possession here, going the other way. Aaron passed there to Gross. And that's going to result in another turnover. Saints end up getting it anyways, as that's Peters with it. She'll give it up. Another whistle comes in, and we're going to see it go the other way. Bulldogs take possession here. That's Gross with it, running along the left side. We're back in action, gives it up to Turkett. Turkett moving into the left wing, waiting for the offense to get situated, as she's done all game. Very patient so far. Gives it up to the middle. That's Woodle. Woodle over to Gross into the right wing, pretty deep. Woodle back over to Turkett. Not a lot of movement from this Bulldog offense. As Miller has it. No one in the vicinity of her. She'll move it into the back of the crease. Gives it up to Bean. Bean back to Miller in the crease. Now moving left. Turkett moves over, maybe looking for a little pick play here in the middle. Spin move, nothing doing on there. Defended very aggressively. Miller runs in, and a whistle comes in now. See what they're going to do with this one here. It's going to be another scoring chance for the Bulldogs here. Saints now relying on Brooke Birchfield to make a save here. And she will. As now the Saints have it going the other way. Birchfield makes another nice defensive play in this one. Despite all the chances the Bulldogs have had in this one, she has stood her ground and has really kept her team in this game. She's looking for someone to get it to now. 7:43 left to play in the fourth quarter. Saints trail by 2 seconds. Burning away now. She'll lob this one down the field. And they're going to still have it now. Are the Saints moving on the left side? That's Holland. And they're going to flip possession here. Bulldogs going to take over. Bulldogs going to give it back to their goalie, Norton. Norton looking for someone to get it to. And they will. That's Jessica Schmidt. Gives it up to the middle. And a lot of contact there in the middle and a shove to the ground. I believe that's Sarah Gross. Referee comes in. They're going to call the foul on number 20. And she is not listed on our rosters here. And looks like Gross is still down after she took a hard shot there from the Saints. She's back up on the feet there. Crowd giving her support as she's played a vital.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News & World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and
welcome back to Docking Stadium. 6:29 left to play in the fourth quarter here. This crosstown rivalry between the Saints and the Bulldogs. Bulldogs currently lead at 8-6. As after a pair of turnovers from each side, Saints are going to have it. Just waiting for the whistle to come back in. Not exactly sure what we're waiting on. As here comes the whistle, and we're going to get back underway here. Peters has it on the right side. No, that's Gibbs with it. Gibbs flips it up to Martin. Martin moving along the right side. She'll make her way into the crease now. Now tightly contested by Bulldog. Inside pass to Gibbs. Defense forms a wall that shuts it down. Gibbs forced to retreat. A lot of physical defense as Turner has it on the left wing. She'll give it up to Holland. Holland moving along the left side. A little pass inside there. Shot. Scores! The Saints get a goal late. 5:57 left to play. Looked like Anna Heath is the one who put it in for the Bulldogs. There was a lot of contact inside. It was tough to see who exactly put it. I believe it was Heath. As we take another look at it here, or at least the celebration at the very end of it. So that's going to get our game down to 8-7. Bulldogs lead as we're shaping up for an excellent finish here. As it's going to be Turner and Turkett facing off in the middle for possession here. It's a crucial face-off for both teams here. Bulldogs clinging on to the lead. Saints trying to tie this one up. Under 6 minutes left to play. It's popped up into the air. Still fighting for it. It's going to get kicked back to a Saint. And ball's still loose. She's picking up. That's going to be Gibbs. Gibbs been all over the field all day today. It's going to go to Heath along the right side. We're going to have a whistle come in, and we're going to have a timeout come in for the Saints, I believe. Yes, it will be a timeout. Bulldogs lead at 8-7, 5:40 left to play.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over...
And welcome back to Docking Stadium. Bulldogs currently lead this women's lacrosse match of 8-7. 5:40 left to play here in the fourth quarter. So we have an excellent finish shaping up. The Saints will have possession now. After the Bulldogs called the it was the Saints that called the timeout here. We're going to see the offense get started with Turner here. Turner moving inside. Nothing there. She'll be forced to retreat. She'll give it up to Holland. Holland now on the right wing looking for space. Nothing there. She'll be forced to retreat. Strong defense by Schmidt. Schmidt getting right up into Holland's grill. We're going to have a whistle come in now. Tough to see what the call is here. It looks like the Saints are going to be set up with an opportunity to tie this game up here. Bulldogs will be relying on Bella Norn, who's been so good all game, to make yet another stop for them. It's going to be Grace Holland. With it now, waiting for the whistle to come in, and it does. Gives it up to Scott. Scott with the shot as it's Turner. Turner who goes top shelf on Norton and gets the goal. And that's going to tie this one up at 8 apiece with 5:19 left to play. It was a good pass by Holland. Put it right up top to Scott. Scott just made one strong move inside with the right foot into the middle as we take another look at it here. Pass goes to Scott, just kind of keeps it up and finds the top of the net to beat Bella Norton and tie this one up for the Saints. 5:19 left to play as, like I said, a exciting finish here at Docking Stadium on what has become a brisk Saturday night here on the campus of Adrian College. As we're set up for another face-off up top, it's going to be Turner against Turkett once again. It's going to be popped up in the air. Crucial for both teams to have possession here, and the Saints are going to keep the momentum going. It's Turner along the left side. Puts on the brakes, guarded tightly by Turkett. She'll get it over to Gibbs. Gibbs into the middle, looking for space. And she had someone in the middle there, doesn't find her. But it's going to go over to Turner. Turner pass inside to Scott. Scott, nothing there. She'll give it back up to Turner up top. And that one's going to be deflected. Saints still with it, though. As tap to the face. No call from the referees there. The Saints will still have it. That's Gibbs up top looking for space. Guarded tightly by the Bulldogs as she'll make her way inside. She'll take a shot, but it'll be high. Might have grazed the stick at Norton there, but ball pretty much had no chance of going in at any point as that was a solid 2 to 3 feet above the net. However, the Saints will retain possession here. In the crease now, tough to see who that is. As we're going to have a whistle, and we're going to be going in the other direction here. Bulldogs are going to have it 4:10 and counting left to play as the Saints are going to have it. It's kicked up in front of the net, still on the ground with a fight for it. Scooped up by Norton, the Bulldog goalie. As she'll look for someone to get it to. We're under 4 minutes left to play from Docking Stadium. This one all knotted up at 8 apiece as that one's going to be knocked away. Scooped up by Peters of the Saints. We have a whistle come in, but the Bulldogs still going to have possession here. That's Turkett with it. Turkett moving up the middle. She's across midfield now. Plenty of help with her. She's going to get it left wing. That's Miller. Miller going to move her way into the crease on the left side. Looking for someone to get it to. Doesn't have anyone, so she'll go to Bean on the other side of the crease. Bean starting to move it out, looking for someone. Tight defense by the Bulldogs. It's going to go to Woodle up top. Lob pass over to Turkett. Back over to Miller as she's going to drop it for a moment, but still to come away with it. It's going to go back over to Bean. Bulldogs just moving it in a circle right now. Bean over to Gross on the right side, back to Bean. As now Bean's going to shift over as the entire offense does, keeping the circle going for the Bulldogs. Over to Miller now on the right wing. Pass inside. It's going to be deflected and scooped up by the Saints. Going the other way, it's knocked to the ground again. It looks like Woodle of the Bulldogs is going to come away with it, and she does. At the top, she'll give it up to Miller. Miller moving across the left wing now. Patiently waiting for something to develop. A lot of congestion on the inside. Saints not going to allow anything easy to the Bulldogs here. They're going to have to earn it. As Turkett has it, she'll give it to Miller. That's Woodle moving across the middle. She'll be forced to retreat. Looking for space now. A lot of congestion down low. Nowhere for Woodle to go. 58 seconds left in the shot clock. Has plenty of time. 2:10 left to play in this one. We're tied at 8 apiece. Turkett has it on the left wing. She'll be forced to make her way back up top. Pick from Woodle. Nothing doing off it. Turkett's still with it. She'll give it up to Malone. Moving inside, that's Weber. Weber, pass inside to Malone. Malone with a shot, and she scores! With 1:49 left in this game. The pass finds Malone with a good opportunity, and she puts it in for the Bulldogs. Weber's going to get credited with the assist, as we'll take another look at it here. Weber moved to the middle, and she found Malone up top into the middle. Stick never came down until she took the shot, finds the bottom of the net, and with 1:49 in this one, Bulldogs are going to take a 9-8 lead over the Saints. Another face-off up top. It's going to be Turner against Woodle. Crucial for either team to come away with possession here, as Saints running out of time, while the Bulldogs inching closer to get another victory on what has been a successful season so far. As the Bulldogs have it, a lot of contact there. Gibbs into Turkett, and they're going to call the foul on Gibbs. Gibbs not happy with the call, having a word with the ref, trying to plead her case, but it doesn't look like she's buying it, as she's going to head to the sideline here. It was a 50-50 call there. Does not go the Saints' way. Gibbs not happy with it. Neither are the Saints fans in attendance at Docking Stadium today. As the Bulldogs have it, that's Woodle up top, looking to just kill clock here. There's 1:30 left to play. Gross gets it over to Bean on the left side. Bean into the crease now, moving inside. Not much there. She's going to retreat and give it up to Turkett. And we're going to have a whistle come in now. Bulldogs still going to retain possession now. Woodle has it up top. Woodle runs inside. Another whistle comes in. Can't exactly see what the call was, as we're going to have another scoring opportunity inside for the Bulldogs here. It's going to be Casey Woodle trying to get one in for the Bulldogs. She'll run in, take the shot, and she scores! Casey Woodle puts the dagger into the Saints with only 1:02 left to play, and she's going to buy the Bulldogs a bit of breathing room. That goal is going to make it 10-8 Bulldogs. Take another look at it here. Woodle with just a ton of space into the middle. Kind of a late shot attempt here. Waits for Birchfield to make her way up before she takes the shot, and simply sneaks it right to her right. And it's going to be a Bulldog goal. They lead it 10-8. 1:02 left to play in this one. Another face-off up top. Looks like Turner for the Saints, and tough to see what Bulldog that is. I believe that is Casey Woodle. as this is a must win for the Saints here. It gets popped up into the air, and ball's still loose. Turkett running after it for the Bulldogs, and it's going to go out of bounds. Saints going to have possession here. Clock at 50 seconds and running. Saints really need to push the tempo here. That's Fuentes running in. She's going to put on the brakes, looking for someone to get it to. A lot of defensive pressure from the Bulldogs. Fuentes still running with it, still has it. Going to give it up to Holland. Holland can't handle the pass. 30 seconds left in this one. Holland running left side, looking for space. They got to put something towards the net here, give themselves a chance in this one. Holland doesn't do it, gives it up to Fuentes. Fuentes looking for space, gives it to Holland. Holland running inside, has to take a shot here. She does, but it's right into the net of Norton. Norton gives it up. It's a deep pass to Weber, unable to come up with it. As the Saints are going to come up with it, that's number 20. And we're going to have a whistle here from the referee. And that's going to do it. Here from Docking Stadium, the Adrian College Bulldogs are going to win this one 10-8 and improve on 7-1 on the season. As for the Saints, they came in 4-4, so they will be 4-5 after this one. It was a back and forth matchup throughout, but it was the go-ahead goal by Abby Malone that really sunk the hearts of every Saints player and fan in attendance in this one. And to put the nail in the coffin, it was Casey Woodle off the free position shot that really cemented this one for a Bulldog W. The Bulldog fans are loving it here as the Bulldogs get their 7th win of the season. They win this one 10-8. I have been Remington Gielniak. Thank you for tuning in this evening. We will see